Channel to the Bear Pantry Show. This is where you're going to find honest reviews, exciting unboxings, do-it-yourself projects, and engaging commentary.
We all love to eat out, but unfortunately for some of us, it's not the healthiest option. How would you like to make better than restaurant quality meals at home? With my second cookbook, The Pantry Laid Bare, you can make Chinese food without all that added MSG. Breads and bagels are a cinch because no appliances are needed. Pizza. It's not delivery, it's the stovetop. With 3 ingredients plus warm water, make a thick batter. Spread in a cast iron skillet, then add sauce and topping of your choice. Cook 5 minutes uncovered, cover, cook 10 more minutes, then serve. These 111 recipes will bring out the inner chef in you. Get a copy today only at www.bearpantryshow.com. Shop safely and securely at www.bearpantryshow.com. Hey guys, happy Monday, August the 12th, 2024. How is everybody doing? How many people are here? 1. Let me know if you can hear me. I think you can though, because the mic, everything is attached. I'm in the middle of a project, but we have to stick to our 4 o'clock every day, Monday to Friday, because I'm not going to be here Wednesday. Remember, I'll be at the beach, and I can't promise you that I'm going to have network when I'm at the beach. Plus, I kind of put my phone away when I'm at the beach because I don't want that water to mess it up. The salt water. Hi, Simply Smarter Shopping. How are you? So, as you guys can see, if you guys watch the cooking channel, that my sister came up for a visit. My sister hasn't come for a visit in many years. I want to say right after the pandemic started, I think. I want to say after that. I mean, we've seen each other, but she just hasn't come this way. It was a nice visit. My older nephew didn't come because he has grown-up stuff to do. He grown. But my younger nephew came, and he and Joshua got along famously. Yes, they understand each other's language. So I'm doing all right. I had the tres leches cake that my sister ate. The sugar affects her. The milk affects me. So I've been having a rough Sunday and a kind of rough Monday. Why do we have to be lactose intolerant? Joshua says that the people like him who are not lactose intolerant are the weird ones. They're the abnormal ones. Because as humans, we're not supposed to be drinking from no cow. And so that's why our body rejects it. The ones that are lactose intolerant. Hi, Marcella. So I got up today like I crazy. And I told Joe, oh, see my fingernails my sister did? My God, today, can I just say, I'm not a tomboy, and I don't think I've ever been a tomboy, but I've never been into eyelashes. I never have fake eyelashes on. Thank God my eyelashes are long enough. But the nails, they're not even all that long, but I couldn't even turn on the camera just now. I almost yelled for Joshua to come help me. I have to do everything with I have to punch the phone. I don't like punching the phone. Jory was calling and my knuckles were sweaty and I couldn't slide the thing and I couldn't. Oh my God, how do people do this? Thank God these things will only stay like a month, right? When I go to the beach, I'm going to try to take my picture for the cover of the cake book. You guys, I don't even give you no more update on the cake book because I don't know when the hell I'm going to be done with this cake book. I have the back picture. I've had the back picture forever. The back picture is what motivated me to do the cake book. Pam even told me to break up the cake book into 4 and make it all ebooks. I might do that after the fact, but I really want to see how this book is going to look because I make books according to the things that I need. That's what I do. I'm sorry. That's why maybe they don't sell so good because I make books according to what I need. And I want to pick up my book and find what I want to find. Right now, I have recipes all over the bloody place. In another little notebook, recipe for the different salad dressing, recipe for the different ice creams. I might make one book and go into all of my books, go into all of my 5 books, and pull the recipes that I actually make on the regular, and make one book and just print it with Canva. Just print the one with Canva. That's going to be for me. And then if somebody says, "Oh my God, I want to buy that," well, it's going to be expensive because Canva will probably charge me $35 to make it. All right. So I woke up and I told Joe, can we go to Walmart to pick up stuff to wash the laundry? I have some liquid soap that I get from Costco Kirkland brand. I don't really care for the smell of it. I like Purcell. Shanika, my friend, got me spoiled and got me used to Purcell. And so I had to go pick up some Purcell because we're using the backup soap. And I picked up some fabric to sew, two more of these, a lilac and a blue, I think. Because I have that reddish orange one, I have this green one, and I want two more solid colors. But I also went to the fabric store and I bought fabric to sew a whole dress, like the one that I made last year for my birthday, the one that's the three-layered skirt that's gathered together, and then the off-the-shoulder top with the little elastic in the waist, right? And the bell sleeves. Joe cannot stand when I put on these three-tiered dresses or the bell sleeve stuff because he say make me look old. I feel like I look pretty in them. So that's one part where we're gonna part ways. Usually I try to put on what Joe thinks look good on me, right? But I feel like I look good in those, and I know you guys wouldn't lie to me. You would tell me if I didn't. Hi, Miss Lucky. Yes, today is Mario's birthday. Remember Mario that came here from the TV station? Today is his birthday. I met him when he was 30, so now he's 38 because I'm going to be 58. Mia Halle Berry. And I met another Belizean guy that was born the same day, same month, same year with me. So we both have birthdays. And he's in England, and I keep saying, what we going to do for we birthday, though? We both turning 58. He looks good too for 50. I keep forgetting he's 58. I don't know why I think he's younger than me. I guess because he's singing all over the place and doing his best life, have all that energy. He said he's going to come later this year. I don't know if it's Thanksgiving or Christmas to LA. And I'm definitely going to go meet him for the first time. He came pretty close. I think he came to Mexico and Belize, but he didn't come this side from England, right? So let's get into what we want to talk about today. The covenant of the 58 blessings. There are 58 different type of blessings that's promised to us in the Bible. All right. Somebody looked it up and wrote it down. I'm not going to go in there and verify if they were lying or not. They might be more than 58. They might be less than 50. Well, definitely not less than 58. They might be more than 58. But we're saying that there's 58, and that's why I wanted to have a party this year because I'm turning 58. Do you guys get it now? But I absolutely cannot. I cannot. We cooked a little bit of food when my sister was coming. She didn't even know we were cooking. She says, I'm going to come see you. I think she really wanted to come do my nails for my birthday. And she says, I'm going to come see you. And we went and bought a roast. We had the split peas already, had the pigtail already. And we did the white rice, split peas with pigtail, and the roast. And I did a cold macaroni salad. And I also did the tres leches cake because she begged me, please do not make a chocolate cake because it's going to be a whole problem for me. And you know I can't do all that sugar. So I abided by what she said. It's not my fault that she went and found that damn cake. All right. Not my fault. All right. So the first promise that the Bible gave us, the first blessing that the Bible gave us is abilities. We are all born with a certain set of abilities, and then it's in us, and sometimes we have to like grow it. Like I didn't know that I could sing when I was little, and I wanted to sing so bad, but I used to sing in this voice, this talking voice right now. I used to sing, "Que te pasa, chiquillo? Que te pasa?" That's how I sounded, like crap. And one day I went to my dad because there was a young girl in Belize that was my age at the time. She was, if I was 14, she was 14. She could almost sing. Her name was Shelmadine Parks. If Belizeans are in here and you know Shelmadine Parks, please tell her I said hey, and please tell her holler at me because I always remembered how beautifully she could sing when she was little. I don't know about now. She probably could still sing. And my dad would let her sing with his band when they would do different, um, I think maybe 10th of September type stuff. And I went to my dad one day and I go, "Can I sing with the band, Daddy?" And he goes, "No, we need to get paid and you can't sing." That's how abrupt they were. You know what? I don't think I cried or nothing. It was like, okay, whatever. That's how he is, right? Hi, Kathy. So I always wanted to sing. I didn't know that I could sing till I came here and I got that scholarship at age 17 and I took voice lessons and that this the voice came out in me and my teacher every time I wanted to sing like the girl with the raspy voice the teacher would say, "Why the hell do you want to sing like her? She sung like she can't sing. I don't know what to do for her. You've got a beautiful God-given talent. Why don't you want to sing like you?" So I didn't know I had that ability, but God promises us abilities So you're going to have to figure out how to tap into your own ability, okay? Now, we're not going to go into all of them at great length like this because we're not going to finish. The second one is abundance. God promised us abundance. You know that 23rd Psalm that people like to recite at funerals? That's not a funeral psalm, you know. That thing pissed me off every time they recite that at funeral. That's not a funeral psalm. It's about abundance. It's about provision. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, they think it's because there's somebody dead. I will fear no evil, right? Because the Lord is with me, and thou preparest a table before my enemies, in the presence of my enemies, right? That's all about. Go look at that psalm again one more time and see all the money and the abundance God promised us, all right? Then angels. He promised us angels. So we have our own little angels around us, and human beings cannot be angels. All right. My mom is dead. She can't be my angel. She was a human. She took human form, so she cannot be an angel. Angel are different beings, and they have different hierarchy. Four different hierarchy, right? So my mom, I feel like my mom can see me from the other side, and I feel like she can move things. This is my own opinion. Other people will come with the biblication and tell you, oh, that's not true. When you're dead, you sleep forever. Okay, whatever. I feel like she threw that turkey up on the floor in that last video that we did at the cooking page, right? So we got angels, and we got angels set around us to protect us. We all of us got our own. Not like when they card read out the settle. They card read always to talk to spirit. I'm like, what spirit they talking to though? Okay. Hey Charmaine, how you doing? So the next one is assurance. All right. We have the assurance that once we put everything in God's hand, He is gonna fix it. He's obligated to fix it once we put it back in His hands. People say, oh, you only have the assurance if you're tied. I don't believe that. There's many a times that I can't tithe, and God still give me the assurance that He's with me. You know that thing, that the footsteps point, right? People see the one set of footsteps, and it's Jesus carrying you, right? That right? The next one is authority. We have authority over anything that could come and harm us. That's why we bind things. Whenever you have a bad dream, one of my teachers from before, my what do you call it, spiritual teachers, I had this really, really bad dream about Jory one night, that he was in a bad car wreck. And she called me at the same time, and I told her, and she goes, let's bind it right now. And that evening, coming home from work, right up at the stop sign, Jory was going to be T-boned if he didn't put all the brakes that he could put, and he spun around the next direction. Everybody waited for him to autocorrect and come home, and he was shaking in his boots. Almost, almost, almost. And I feel like our prayers fixed it. You see Trump? Trump not pray. Trump not have no faith in a God. Trump, the only thing Trump have faith in that for him money. But all these evangelical Christians that are praying for him night and day, that's why he's always so damn protected. If you think prayers don't work, look by him. Look by him, okay? So then church. They promise us the church, but not like the building. It's the gathering and the assembly of ourselves. And even though I don't go to church anymore, I still pray in here with my family. So that's the gathering and assembling, right? Promise us confidence that we would. I don't like to see a person that lack confidence. I don't like an arrogant person either. But if I meet somebody and they lack confidence, I try to do everything I can to build up their confidence. Although some people will say, oh, I tear their confidence down. No, I'm very kind of firm with my mouth. And I'm going to say, why are you acting like this? I don't care if you're this skinny like a twig. I don't care if you're this big. You can have all the confidence in the world. All right. So then it's promise, deliverance. Deliverance is also one of the 58 blessings promised to us. All right. The next one is eternal life. The next one is eternal honor. The next one is faith. Next one is faithfulness of God, family, favor, fellowship with God, forgiveness, freedom from fear. Remember that fear is false evidence appearing real. The F in the F. FEAR. False, the F, and then E, evidence, and then the A, appearing, and then the R, real. False evidence appearing real. So whenever you get afraid, you have to look and go, okay, what's the false evidence in this? Do I really have reason to be afraid? Right? Now, sometimes there's real reasons to be afraid, like you out there on the trail and you see a coyote. That's time to fear, right? The next one is where we at? We said freedom from fear, freedom from worry. We don't have to worry. We are promised friendship, fruitfulness, grace, guidance, happiness, health, heaven, Holy Spirit, hope, inspiration, intercession, joy, justice, longevity, marriage, mercy, ministry, miracles, power, promotion, prosperity, protection, provision, rest, restoration, resurrection, riches, salvation, security, strength, success, understanding, victory, wisdom, the word of God, and work. We are promised those 58 things in the Bible. Some of them I ain't got yet. That's what I'm going to do later on tonight. I'm going to go through all 58 and look at the ones I have not achieved yet or have not received yet. Okay? Hi, Hazel. Hazel, anything new going on in Belize, girl? You know, we had an earthquake today. For the people who don't live here in California, we had an earthquake today down by Pasadena area. That's near where my sister lives. So she felt it bad. Thank you. Praise God, I did not feel it. Every time there's an earthquake and I didn't feel it, I get down on my knees and praise God because I don't want my nerves to be shattered because of some friggin' earthquake. When earthquake the shake bad, I pray in Spanish and English, and I am no Spanish like that. Okay? My sister said that earthquake felt weird. I said, weird like what? He said it felt like somebody root up the house out the ground and shook it. I said, that's how they feel out here. It feels like boom, shake, 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 like shake it like a salt shaker. You felt it? Simply Smarter Shopping. I'm so sorry you felt it, girl. It wasn't even a big one. It was 4 point something kunku baby earthquake. But I guess it might have been shallow. You know, when they're shallow and they're right up by the surface, you feel it like it scares you to death. I gotta check on Effie later. She was at work, so I gotta check on her to see if she felt it because her nerves gonna be frazzled for now till the whole week done. I didn't feel it. Joshua said he felt it out here in Fontana. He thought Jada just bumped the wall. You know, because when Jada's in her bed, sometimes she just bumped the wall. That's what he thought. We didn't feel it. Thank you, Jesus. I was on the floor cutting fabric because I'm making a whole dress. A whole dress. I am so looking forward. You know what? This thing on my face, I've been using that Banish thing for almost 2 months now. I have another bottle to go through because this bottle almost done. And we're gonna see how this. I think I took pictures before I started, but I did beg them people for more stuff. Okay. So YouTube wants me to promote Home Depot at my page from now till Labor Day weekend, and they say you can make good money. But I don't know that I'm gonna make good money because if you go on HomeDepot.com and you're gonna buy a fridge or a stove, you're not gonna buy that online. You're going to go in the store and, you know, open it up and see how the shelves look and see the size and see the drawers. You're going to go see it. I don't know. Nobody will buy anything there online. How am I going to make money off anything with to do with Home Depot? I don't think I'm going to do that. Oh, there was one in San Bernardino Road and say, oh, they're shaking for Alcana. I'm glad I didn't feel it, girl. I'm not even going to pretend like, oh my God, feel sorry for me. I did not feel it. And it better not shake when I go to the beach. My God. So, you know, I don't know why I'm like this. I think it's a Leo thing, but I could never just do something to just relax. I'm always trying to put jobs in on my relaxation. Like for instance, going to the beach for my birthday, I should just relax, right? But no, I'm gonna try to get a photo shot of the whole for my cookbook. I got to pose with a cake, trying to come out of the ocean. When you guys know I don't go in the water. But the thing is, when you take pictures at the beach and your back is turned to the water, your face is dark. The light is not shining there. The light is shining off the water. You have to face the water for it to come out nice. And I don't want that way. I want the ocean behind me. What the hell am I going to do? I might have to sit down on the picnic, turn my back that way, and then Joe and holla, am I going to be the one to take those? Y'all need to pray for Joe because I'm really, really, really crazy when it comes to taking pictures. And Joe like to snap one picture. One picture. Who remember Tyra Banks' show when you have to do a whole bunch of different things to gain more shots, right? That's me. I be jumping out through all them hoops to gain more shots because I need the more shots. I probably gonna need 100 pictures to get one good picture. And Joe want to go, and I bet you I'm gonna take camera and all kind of stuff. How much you want to bet Joe phone go take a better picture than the camera? Joe have an Android, the Galaxy S20. That thing take good pictures better than any of my cameras. Okay, so it's like poor Joe just said, "Am I gonna be the one that has to take the pictures?" And I'm like, "Yeah, who gonna take it for me?" And he goes, "Oh God." So then I'm gonna have this one pretty little cake. I hope it's gonna be pretty because I don't know how to decorate cake. Damn, that's the part I worry about. Uh, Is this cake gonna melt? What kind of cake can I take over there? Joe said I will have to make black cake with Belize icing because that's the only thing will stand up to the heat. But that black cake gonna look pretty inside when you cut it. I don't need a cake that look pretty inside. Child, I'm gonna have to take a cake, and Joe said that cake one got all kind of sand on it. I tell him, well, we're not gonna eat that one. He said, well, you have to make another one that we're gonna eat. But I think he secretly wants me to make my carrot cake that I like to make for my birthday. Girl, I don't know how Joe put up with me. I swear. How does Joe put up with me? Because he's going to have to take 100 shots of me by the ocean, 100 shots of me staying on a picnic blanket. And I'm going to still be going, get your phone and do this. And then somebody just texted me today and said, let me say they want us to meet up really soon. And I said, okay, cool. Anytime after my birthday, because I'm going to the beach for my birthday, they go, can I come see you there? I'm like, okay, come then. That'll be enjoyable. I won't say who it is. That way, if they back out, I don't have to go explain nothing. Okay? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I told my sister to meet me down there. We're going to have stew, chicken, rice and beans, potato salad, and a cake. And a cake. All kind of gifts are arriving at the house, and all I'm doing is stacking them into a little pile. I'm excited. I'm excited. Jesus, if somebody even buy me a lipstick, I'm excited. I'm like my mom though. That's how my mom was when it came to gifts. No matter what it was, she was excited to get it because that means you remembered her. And I think the most important thing humans want in life besides love is to be remembered, you know, and you want to be missed. Like me, like when I don't like when people tell me I love you. Join the kids, yeah, that's cool. I know they mean it. But like the different cousin them from my dad's side of the family, they throw that word love around so easily and they the same time they tell you they love it and they screw you in at the front, right? Then they try let me shut my mouth. I was gonna go there. Because they don't call near my man, but they try to F other people, man. In that side of the family, they have niece what they call auntie, husband, all type of shit, in my dad's side of the family. But I love you. I love you. I don't like that. And when somebody say, I've missed you, where have you been? Oh my God, you don't know how that make I melt. They've missed me, Joe. They've missed me. That means they care. So today, we went riding. Joe fixed my flat tire. We went riding. And when we got back to where we start, the cops were over there rounding up the homeless people carts, throwing it in the back of a pickup truck, and then gone with it. Tell me why the Belize guy, remember the Belize guy that's homeless over there trying to act like he's not homeless, right? He comes walking through the park because they're putting a whole fence. Before they come and fix the street, before we have big sinkhole over here, they're putting a big fence around that park. They don't want nobody got it, right? That's the amphitheater. Tell me why the Belize boy, they come some man going to the cop like telling us, you better stop. You see your skin color? And he's not all that dark. He's between me and Joe color. But you see your skin color, you better stop. Because then police gonna pow you out here. Leave these police alone what they doing. It's not your cart. You don't have a cart. All you have is a backpack. And every time I go there with food, powder bun, cake, bread, whatever, he never there out there. I always have to give it to these two other guys I know out there. And they share it though. Once you give it to one, they'll share it with everybody. So me no know about him there. But he's definitely homeless. I wish I could find his people down in LA to let them know where he's at. Maybe they want him. Maybe they don't want him. I don't know. But there he comes always respectfully. So it's like I saw him and I'm like, leave them police people alone. I was recording too for the vlog. I gotta edit another vlog. Oh, I gotta do something came through about Patreon today too that I gotta go fix. So how are you guys doing? Everybody having a good Monday? Did you guys have a good weekend? That tres leches cake is tearing up my guts. All I'm surviving off of is soda and crackers. And not soda crackers. Oh my God. Guess what? Guess what? I find soda crackers on Amazon. I'm going to go back and look and put it on my list. I find soda biscuit on Amazon. Who remembers soda biscuit? I survived off of soda biscuit and butter. I'm one of those people that can dip things in the butter and eat butter just like that. Not margarine, no, butter. And it has to be like the firm butter, not wood and done. I don't like that anymore. I don't know why. It's too margarine. Child, soda biscuit and butter and Milo. That was my tea every day, Miss Lucky. I know you feel me. I know you feel me, Miss Lucky. I know you do. hmm So I was up early today, guys. Joe got up like at 5. I got up like at 6. And I've had a very productive day. I have one more piece because when you make these 3-tiered skirts like this, let me show you. I have this one. Trying to knock the table down. This 3-tier skirt. So you have this one layer, the middle layer, and the tail layer. I have shorts on, by the way. When you make these 3-tiered skirts, you have to measure the biggest part of you to make the top layer. So my waist is my smaller than my hip. So I have to measure my hip. And then you cut it, add 5 to it, and cut a rectangle that's that wide, your hips plus 5. And then the height of it is going to be how long you want the skirt divided by 3. And on the first layer, add 2 inches for seam allowance because you have to have the band. But I'm not going to have a band per se for the skirt. So I might have cut a little bit with that 2 inches. I might have cut a little bit too much. But it'll be okay when I merge the top with the bottom because I need to have room for mistakes when I'm merging. And then the other piece you times this one by 1.5, and then you take the first one and only add 1 inch for seam allowance. The next one is the same way, add 1 inch for seam allowance for the top, and then the other one you do by the middle section. There's a whole math thing that you do to get these 6 rectangles, but the hardest part is going to come soon because once you sew up the sides from all the rectangles, I'm going to have to base stitch with these fingernails right through to pull and attach because Joe don't know how to base stitch on the sewing machine. So I think when I'm doing those parts, I'll have him sew up the top because he knows how to sew up the top real fast now. So it's gonna look good though. You guys gonna see it on the birthday. I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. So anybody want to say anything? Every 6:30 in the evening, I'm in somebody's chat that who's talking about that girl, Queen of Kings. That girl is always doing the most. And honestly, I don't dislike that girl. I just don't like how she treats the children. I don't think she's a really good mom. And I think at 29, you're too old to say that you can't be a good mom. I was a mom of 3 by age 29. Joshua was 6, Jory was 4, Jada was a newborn. And I knew what it took to be a mom. I know that you can't have the baby upon the bed to fall off the bed every minute and knock your head. I know the babies need vaccines. It's like, I know you can't give a baby a whole fried chicken or a whole corn on the cob and the baby don't have no teeth at all. I know you need teeth to chew those type of food. Puree the food and give the baby the puree food. The baby could eat table food, but puree it. Mashed potato, banana, puree the stuff. It's like, girl, I used to peel the skin off of the grape for the kids and cut the grape in half and say, chew it well, and they were like 4, 5, 6, they already had all their teeth. All right, guys, we've been here almost 30 minutes, and I don't want to prolong it to make it be an hour when it doesn't have to be an hour, especially when we could have juicy topics the next time. I'm going to go back and cut my fabric so I can find my dinner table. I've been cutting on the dinner table. Joe said, what the hell is this? Joe is going off out there. You guys don't know Joe. He only go acting decent. If she's not being a good, you know what, Kathy? We ask that question all the time, and I want to divert really quickly to her mom's book. Okay, I'm gonna remind me that I want to talk about her mom's book. I think YouTube leaves you alone when you have 1 million subscribers, and a lot of people think that she's bought those subscribers, but honestly, I don't think she's bought subscribers. And I'll tell you why I don't think she's bought subscribers, because I know what it takes to get subscribers. You have to do shorts. And you have to do shorts that, either entertain people or piss people off. And some of her shorts in the beginning were very entertaining. And then she got to the point where she started to really piss people off because white women, because she's a black girl with a white man, white women started to bash her because of her behavior. And so she started, they would call her bed wench, they call her all type of stuff, white women and white men. It wasn't black women that was coming for her. And so she started to respond to them unkindly. And I could see respond maybe a couple of times like that to let them know, stand back. But you can't make every video like that, because then you have viewers that actually like you for you. And then when you're showing that bad part of you, it's like really, really bad. The last time I went off was on that one person that was in my life that decided to wake up one Monday morning and cuss me out about nothing. I already tell you what I can't give as a friend. I know the man still a lot of people. I have a lot of friends in my life that I can't call them. They can always call me, but I can never call them. And the reason why I say I can't call them is because if I call them, they don't never answer. And that's frustrating to me. If I call you 3 times over the course of a week and you didn't respond back to me, I will never call you again. But you are always welcome to call me. And if I miss your call, I might call you back then because I know you're not answer again anyways. I might text you and go, what's up? Right? So I don't think she bought subscribers, honestly. If somebody can prove to me differently, then I'll come back and say differently. She got those subscribers from those shorts. But when you get subscribers like that from your shorts and you don't have long form videos, your channel kind of topples with all those subscribers and no views, because they don't have anything to view. Well, not so much to view, the watched hours. You don't get a lot of watched hours because your shorts are short. So that doesn't give you watched hours. So they have to do live events in order to get the watched hours, right? So she got all those subscribers. She got to 1 million in a year and a half. She's been doing YouTube since 2020 or 2019. She wasn't going nowhere with it till she started to do the shorts. And then she realized she's not getting the watched hours, so she started to do the live events. Plus, the live events, you don't have to edit. Like when I'm done from here, I don't have to edit anything. So then she got to that million. So YouTube, I don't think they mess with her channel at all. People have been reporting. I have not reported anything in her videos. The only thing that I will ever report to YouTube is if somebody is using my stuff and they don't want to stop using it. Especially if they didn't ask me. A little white boy had used like the whole of my video one time to make his video. And I went to him and I said, you didn't even ask me, dude. And I said, you need to get rid of my stuff out of your video. And he came back and instead of saying, I apologize, please, can I leave that piece in because I'm using other people's video to show the beauty of Belize, yada, yada, yada. I so regret that I didn't ask you. I would have left him, let him use it. But he came back to be nasty. And he said, everything on the internet is free game. And because you've put it out there, I get the right to use it. And I said, only if you're being transformative. You're not transforming my thing. You're not even educating on it, right? And so he went back and forth with me and I said, take it down. And he wouldn't listen. So I went to YouTube and I did a takedown. And I didn't do an immediate takedown where they take it down immediately. I gave him time. And he wouldn't do it. So that's the one time that I reported anything. So I don't report nothing about that girl. But other people have been calling CPS. And I think rightly so. Because what she's been doing with those children is really, really awful. And I think CPS have gone to see them. Because all of a sudden the baby gets shots. You see Band-Aid on the baby leg. All of a sudden the baby get a playpen. All of a sudden the kids, they get a bed. They move into that apartment, the kids don't have a bed. They don't have a table. They don't have a chair. They literally have to sit on the floor to eat. And if you have to sit on the floor, right, to eat, why don't you go ahead and spread a big blanket? And then pick up the blanket each time. No, she went and bought furniture for the veranda, for the patio outside, and they're on a high-rise, they're in a high-rise apartment. Why would I buy chairs for out there on that patio when that little 4-year-old is bad as all, I don't know what, and can climb on that? I think she wanted maybe to DIE. We're doing all right, Valencia girl. I didn't feel it, thank you, Jesus. My sister felt it because it was in her backyard. She was like 3 miles away from the epicenter. So it's like, I don't understand this. All of a sudden you see things, they have a bed frame and a small little air mattress. Then them have a sheet, not even a fitted sheet, then put on the air mattress. How can you sleep on an air mattress without a sheet? That thing is so it's rubber. How the baby sleep on that without sweating to death? And I know the baby sleep with her. And that's okay. My kids slept with me, so I don't have no problem with that. But at least put a fitted sheet on the blanket. When they go to the pool, then them have a towel. Who you see go to the pool and don't take a towel? One towel I said a girl have and she used it to mop up the floor the other day. I mean, they are living over there like they're struggling. They're living like homeless in an apartment. But then are the one that want to throw thing in your face. Oh, I make 16K a month at YouTube. Okay, if you make 16K a month, but you're paying 4,000 over there for the house where you run out and left and can't Airbnb it because it's too hot. And I guess people have been giving bad reports. People have been renting her place and giving bad reports on the Airbnb. People are, whenever you get on here and you start to show off, people gonna do the most. Don't show off when you get things. You notice what I say whenever we hit a milestone, we hit it because we hit it together. Even though you guys don't have this channel, without you, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? So we hit it together. It's not I that hit 10,000. It's not I that hit 100,000. It's us that hit 20,000, 100,000 or whatever. That baby, it have an umbilical hernia. I don't know if those things hurt, but that baby cry like he always in a pain. And people say that baby cry because he's hungry, because she's trying to feed that baby breast and she's not having enough milk because she's always dehydrated. She's always white in the corner of her mouth, dehydrated, can't make no milk to feed that baby enough. So the baby need food, but go buy some Gerber. There's nothing wrong with Gerber. My picnic ain't grow up on that. And then puree, get a blender, puree stuff for the baby so the baby can eat a solid meal before. Then when the baby get teeth, then the baby can start eating all the stuff you want the baby to eat. I fret about a baby that is going to choke to death. I wouldn't want to see no harm come to none of them. Then the way she make the man pick up the second boy by his neck, he could have been internally decapitated and act like, oh, they're horse playing. Which grown up pick up on boy by his neck? Like, my God. That boy, I have it on my phone, you know. The boy was, let me see if I can find that thing. Did I have my phone in here? Shoot, my phone is outside. I have that video on my phone. I still have that video on my phone with the boy, the flail, the man picking up my neck. Then the lead one before, she got him the tongue kiss she. I don't know how CPS never take what they pick me, but I know CPS gone there because all of a sudden you see the pick their name. Oh, let's go out and eat. But when they go eat, she get mad when the one with 9 buy big. He reminds me of Joshua. When my dad used to invite us to go eat out, me and Joe are getting a little $8 meal, right? And the rest of the kids, whatever, get the kids' meal. Mr. Joshua, he want surf and turf. I'm like, Joshua, don't be like that. You know, Grandpa has to pay for all these people. My dad's like, no, leave him. He can have it if he wants it. No. I said, okay. Girl, Valencia, my sister, she over there, panic, poor thing. She said, feel like they pick up the house and shake it like a salt shaker. Tomorrow I'll bring my phone in and I'll have that video queued up to show you guys when the man pick up that boy by his neck. Okay, I try not to show nothing for a gal because I don't want she can strike my channel, but that little snippet I could show you guys off my phone. So, but it's like I watch because the group that go in there and talk about it, if I don't watch it, I won't know what she did. And sometimes the group have it wrong. And I'll say, no, that's not what she said. No, because I pay attention to what people say and do, right? That's not what she said. She said blah, 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 blah. That's not what she did. Because I heard the mother-in-law said, I can't come back to Hawaii right now because I still have to pay for the last trip. And she claimed she paid for them to go to Hawaii. So she's a whole liar. It was 4 point something, Kathy, but it probably was shallow because it's over there by Pasadena, by where they have the whole earthquake simidimi over there. And my sister said it felt really bad. She's in Highland Park, so it shook them really bad. I feel like it was a shallow one because we've had those sizes out here, and although it's scary for a minute, the fright goes away rather quickly. My sister was like, if Derek didn't come home from work already, I would have been in here shaking like a leaf. I haven't looked up anything more on it more than what she told me. Yeah, so this girl at 29 with 4 picnic 1 9, 1 8, 1 4, and 1 7 months. The one that's 7 months is going to be 8 months on the 20th of August. And the other one that's 9 is going to be 10 on December the 13th. See, I have their dates down pat because they have unique birth dates. I think her birthday is the day before the sun, and the sun is 12, 13, 14. December 13th, 2014. That's when he was born. And I think that's such a unique lineup of the numbers for his birthday. And so YouTube is not going to take her channel down. She has too many subscribers. And I think the only way they would take her channel down is if she's bullying somebody, which she is, but she sends her minions to do it. She'll send her minions to strike people's channel for no reason. And if she's doing things that can outwardly harm the kids, but people would have to send those videos and show the timestamps. And I feel like YouTube don't got time to go look like, oh, wait, did you do that? Oh, wait, did you do that? They would have to see something very overt. And unfortunately, it might take the unalivement of one of those children for YouTube to pay attention and take her channel down. And I pray to God that doesn't happen, because those 4 kids deserve better. The 2 oldest kids are sweethearts. The 2 youngest ones are spoiled rotten, but you could turn them back around. You know what I mean? So see all that stuff that's going on with Mr. Beast right now. Big YouTuber, has 3,900 million I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. That's how many subscribers he has. But I guess there was a lot of things going on at the workspace. You know, maybe they don't look on it as a business, right? They don't have HR. I hear the people when they compete right now to win the $5 million, they go without food, they go without water, all types of stuff. The tranny that's on his team was supposedly diddling kids. Oh, there's all type of stuff going on with Mr. Beast, and I like Mr. Beast, so I hope he's not involved in any of this. They said they found old tapes from when he said anti-gay stuff and said the N-word or whatever. I don't care about that. Let me tell you why I don't care about that. Everybody has said that bullcrap in the past. And if it's way back there in the past, leave it back there in the past. Now, if it's current day that they're doing that bullcrap, then they know better. You know what I mean? But if somebody has said that Mr. Beast is young, he's only like 26. I thought that man was older. Because they said he started when he was 18 in 2016. 8 and 8? 26. I said, anybody, they're young. So, you guys good? I think when I'm done, I'm going to eat some of the cold mac. Joe made a fish earlier today. He made 2 pieces of salmon, and we split it into 3, and all of us ate that. I'm not eating too much because my stomach is like, it just cramps and cramps and cramps. But maybe I'll be skinny by the time I get to the beach. I wish I could, Kathy, but it's so expensive to rent one of those condos over there for like the overnight. Jesus. Then Jada wanted to send me by Santa Barbara, and I think it was like $65 a night. So it would have been like 65 times 3 that we had to do, plus all the fees. And I told her, I said, we can't waste that kind of money. We owe a light bill that's $507. Oh, the next light bill come already. That one was due the ending of July, but I'm going to pay it August 24th. And then the one that comes right now is due ending of August. I'm going to pay that September 24th. I'm not opening that other light bill. Are you crazy? Before my birthday? Oh, hell no. I'm not opening that. So I told Jada, look, all the money where you want to waste, but not need to come and pay this light bill. But I would love to stay over by the beach. I love the beach. I'm going to enjoy myself though. I truly am. The only part I worry about is when it's time to come home, because we're stuck in traffic the whole time, because Joe insists every time to leave by 5 o'clock. I'm like, why do you want to leave at 5? The park instructor said we could stay there till 8. Why don't we stay till 7? It's cooled down a lot. We could get on the freeway and get home within an hour. Why do you insist on leaving at 5 and it takes us 3 hours to get home? Then you're rail up about next time, you know why? Why? But it's usually because by then I need to go use the bathroom. And then he goes, well, might as well we pack up and leave. I'm like, no, I could go by myself. I know where it's at. And I'll come back and sit down and then you go. We mind the stuff, right? I'm telling you, that man's sickening. But I have to do it while my sister have my nails done. I got two pictures that I'm trying to replicate. If it come out good, I want to show them. Ay, 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 ay. On a sadder note, this is gonna make my fourth birthday that my father has had nothing to do with me, and all because I called him out for the FS that he does, and I didn't call him out rudely. I'm like, Daddy, if I was doing this kind of stuff that you're doing, you would have checked me so fast my head would spin. If Joe was doing this kind of mess, you would have checked me to say, leave Joe. Why is he doing this kind of mess? But out of all his four children, he blocked me out of WhatsApp. So I can't reach him. That somebody reached out to my sister to say, I've been trying to call him for days and he's not answering. The phone's ringing kind of funny, like if he's out of. What can I do? I can't do nothing. My father's 81 and he's in his right mind. We could stay till 7. I'm good till 7 because we have to leave that parking structure by 8. We could stay till 7. If I can get up and go use the bathroom midday, that's what I'm going to do. I'll go like 2 o'clock to use the bathroom. That way, I won't go like 4:35, because then he pack up and leave. Yeah, I got to slick it out. Yeah, so like I told Jada, I said, well, I guess it goes both ways because I don't reach out to him for his birthday in May. And Jada says, no, it doesn't. He's the parent. He should set the example. I remember not last birthday, but the birthday before, so 2022, he called my sister on my birthday. Maybe he had a feeling because I don't think he remembers my birthday. Honest to God, I don't think he remembers. But he called my sister on my birthday and he says, why are we putting sugar in the Johnny cake when you make Johnny cake out of your sister's book? My sister said, that's a she book. She made it. Call her and ask her. And by the way, you should know that today is her birthday. And he said, oh, like he just remembered, right? And he goes, I want nothing to do with that girl. I'm like, okay, you're the one that's losing, not me. So my sister's birthday is July 1st, so he can't forget that. That spooked me when my mom forgot my sister's birthday. 1 year right before my mom died, my mom says, when is Tracy's birthday? And I said, July 1st. And I said, Mom, you're scaring me. How can you forget the first? It's the first day of the month. And she says, I know it's July, but I don't know the day. But it was chemo brain. It was chemo fog. So he can't forget my sister's birthday. I don't think he'll forget my brother's birthday because that's the firstborn and he was a preemie and he almost died and yada yada, right? And then when it comes to my younger brother, I don't think he really remembers his either because he's the 18th of whatever the month is, February. But I feel like my sister's birthday and my nephew's birthday, my nephew is my mom's birthday, March 24th. You shouldn't forget his birthday, you know? So it's like, I'm sorry, but I had to call it out. I had to call it out. And everybody else has called it out, but they didn't get blocked. I got blocked. But according to his ex-employee, the one that he fired for stealing, when my mom used to tell him that guy's a thief, and he would say, I don't want to hear it, Rosalie. You like to use these vulgar terms, call people thief and liars. We don't do that in our culture. He's not a thief. He's not a liar. But after my dad fired him for stealing, he's the one that called and told me, let me tell you why your dad hates you. So it's time for him to tell me the truth, right? Your dad hates you because you gave the truck away to your uncle. And I'm like, so? That was my mom's dying wish. She wanted my uncle to have that truck. And all 4 of his children signed off on that truck. So why he hates me for that? You ain't telling me nothing new. He doesn't hate me. He doesn't want me to tell him what he's doing is wrong. That's the main thing. And there's nothing else I can do but tell people the truth because I would want you to tell me the truth. You know what I mean? I live in the truth. Like what Joshua likes to say, it's not his truth or her truth or their truth. It's the truth. When people say, I'm going to tell my truth, girl, it's not your truth, it's the truth. Because when you say my truth, it sounds like, it only goes to you and you could be making up a lie in there somewhere. But the truth is the truth. You know what I mean? Oh, he did that for spite. I wasn't his friend. I wasn't that guy's friend. But after my mom died and he kept working for my dad, and I knew my dad was up to some shenanigans, I reached out to him and I told him, "You're going to tell me everything that he's doing." And he did. Just in case my dad sees this video, he was the rat fink. He would call and tell me everything my dad's doing. Everything. So when my dad fired him, that's when he called and said, "Let me tell you why he hates you." Because he's the one that told me when my dad put the thing on the phone, I thought it was the bitch that put the thing on the phone. And he goes, "No, it's your dad. He does that to antagonize you guys. He did that to your mom when she was alive too." And I go, "What the actual F?" You know, my dad's a narcissist. All my palm readers and my card readers, I don't think they read palm, they read cards. They keep seeing some kind of event for Trump in 2 weeks. Because last week they said 3 weeks, so now it's 2 weeks. All I know is Trump better stay in this race because we have to beat him and let him go on his trials. Don't drop out of this race, Trump. You need to continue the race. We don't need nothing to change on that ticket. Let's go. What Kamala say? When we fight, we win. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so when you find people that come and repeat mean things when quarrel they come, right? That other people tell them, and I want to tell me this, and I want them. They've been wanting to tell you that. And that stuff don't faze me because I consider the source. I always consider the source. Why you gonna tell me this for now? I don't need to know all of this, right? Mm-hmm. My father can't hate me because I signed off on that truck. All four of us did. But the guy say he knows all four of you signed off, but he expected you to have his back. Why me? Me that one owner disowned for 5 years. First 5 years of my marriage, I was disowned. This last 4 years that went by, I'm disowned again. I always laugh at it because I pray for long life for him. I pray for good health and long life because I want him to change and become the dad that he can be. You know what I mean? So I don't wish him no harm. But like what everybody tell me, you need to move on with your life and live it that way because he'll forever suck you down in the muck and the mire. That's all we can do. I have two brothers. None of them speak to me. And I'm saying it that way because I haven't done anything to them. For them to not speak to me, I haven't done anything to them. My older brother just stopped receiving my calls for no reason. Came to visit in California 2 years ago and decided not to come see me. A whole month he stayed. I'm good. I'm good. My younger brother, he mad with me off of a fight he had with Jada. And we're not going to get into the whole scenario, but I didn't even get involved in the fight. I stayed out of it purposely because I figured they could work it out. And he decided to be a little bitch about it. And he stayed across there and I stay across there. I have a niece and a nephew I've never met, and I could live my entire life and not meet them. I don't know why I'm like that though, but I think I shut down so I don't get hurt. If you wrong me, I'll shut you out so fast. I won't think of you. I won't dream of you. Nothing. Nothing at all. It's like you could block me from your Instagram, block me from your Facebook. You don't even have to block me because I'm not even going to go check. I see a family member popped up today on Facebook and it says, "Somebody you may know." That means they were looking me up. That's what I've heard about Facebook. If anything pop up like that, it's somebody that was looking you up. And so Facebook is now showing you that you might know this person. Me don't want to know them people there at all. It's my mom's people. Don't want to know them. It's like, I don't know these people. I grew up with them, but I don't know them. Girl, I'm telling you. That's why I was telling you guys the last time. When somebody exits your life, don't chase after them. Especially if you didn't do. I never, ever have to ask anybody, what have I done to hurt you? And it's not because I'm narcissistic or anything like that. It's that I set out not to hurt people. And if I said something that hurt your feelings, then be grown enough to come back and tell me when you said that, that hurt my feelings. And I'll say, okay, I will change and I won't say that ever again. That's how I operate. I don't say I wake up in the morning and go, let's see who I can hurt today. Let's see whose feelings I can crush. Let's see whose confidence I can crush and hurt. No, I don't do that. But I'm a very determined person. And I'm determined to have this YouTube thing be successful for me to where I can make good money from AdSense and everything else that I've opened as my stream of incomes. And I don't stop. I go to sleep at night thinking what to do next. I wake up first thing in the morning thinking, what do I do next? I'm always asking God for ideas and witty inventions. When I go to the beach, that's when I brainstorm the most. I'm like, oh man, we could do this, we could do that, right? So, because I don't set out to hurt people, I always assume that I haven't hurt nobody. That's how I operate. And if I find out that you don't trust me, you want to know all my business, but I can't know none of your business, I shut down. We don't have to be enemies, but I'll just shut down and go, okay, I ain't saying shit. And most of the time we'll part ways because of the fact that I can't talk about the weather all day. How much can I really talk about the weather? And if I don't trust you, that's all I'll talk about is the weather because I can't tell you nothing else. You guys operate like that when you don't trust, when somebody doesn't trust you and you don't trust that person. Like if somebody doesn't trust me, I can't be their friend because I can't constantly be trying to prove myself to them. They have to know that my word is my bond. And if they say keep it secret, I'm going to keep it secret. Even when they don't say keep it secret, I always assume, oh shit, I don't think she would want somebody to know this though. Let me shut my mouth. And I shut my damn mouth, right? I say, Lord Jesus. So, anyways, guys, we've been here almost an hour, 56 minutes. Tomorrow we're going to find another hot topic to talk about. Right now, I'm going back to cut the last part of my skirt, take out the sewing machine, and beg Joe, please, Joe, can you sew for me? I had trouble cutting today because I had to cut with a pinking shears, the one that cuts zigzag, because I'm afraid the fabric is going to fray. Yeah, you have to ease them out, right, Hazel? But no hate. No hate. If I find out that you don't trust me, I told my dad that one time. I said, I'm the most trustworthy person that I know because I know how to shut my mouth. And if it's a secret, I won't even tell Joe. And you could say, well, you're in a 37, almost 38-year marriage with Joe. Why wouldn't you tell him? Because Joe mouth go like sick man ass. These people will understand what that means. I will say, don't say this. And Joe will ask you the thing right in front of the person. And I will say, what the hell? Didn't I tell you not to say that? We're not supposed to know that. And he goes, oh, I can't remember all these things. There's too many secrets that I can't remember. He doesn't even do it to be hateful. He just can't remember all the secrets. Especially in my family, my people, them, oh, they could have secret. They have a whole sickness and they won't tell you about it. And then when we find out, go, oh my God, so and so got this. And I say, shut up, Joe, you don't know nothing. Joe went right there, go, so when so and so me get this, I said, oh my God in heaven. This is one man I cannot trust with a secret. I could trust him with anything else, but not a secret. I shut my mouth. You know, much thing come back wrong later and Joe said, why you didn't tell me? I said, because you can't keep your friggin' mouth shut. Poor Nico right there, wrap up in a bed. You okay, sweetie? Aww. Mm-mm-mm. Joe is faithful. He's honest. All of that. But tell him a secret is bad. It might eat you like you eat pineapple or kiwi. And he will go right to the person and say, oh, let me tell you a secret, but you mustn't not tell nobody. And that's the person that the secret was about. I'm like, oh my God. Ay, 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 ay. Poor Joe, huh? We're gonna run him under the bus. Ay, 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 ay. I can't wait for showing on the dress though. It's a pretty blue fabric with I said on butterfly, the butterfly the but Joe said a bows. Joe said the thing have bows all over it. And on the other side, you can use the other side too for a different pattern. So I might mismatch part of the skirt. You laughing at a Joe? I'm telling you, Joe can't keep a secret. Don't tell him no secret. Don't tell him no secret. You gonna get screwed on that one. When somebody tell me a secret, I sleep good at night. When the me one know it, I shut my mouth. Can't tell Joe nothing. Then want to get mad too when I why you didn't tell me? I said I didn't tell you. Oh, I thought I did. But it's usually about family members that are sick with something and they don't want you to know they're sick. They'll have diabetes, they lose all their toes, but nobody's supposed to know. They got blind from diabetes, but nobody's supposed to know. I'm like, but why? Sickness belongs to all of us. None of us is exempt. You know what I mean? It's like, mm-mm. Well, y'all pray for me that I could base stitch this damn fabric because I don't know the Lord have mercy. Okay, guys, we've been here 1 hour. Thank you for coming in and spending time with me because I know your time is important. Like I always say, time is the only thing that we have to trade for anything that we want in life. That's why people work and ask for hours, right? And if you were to win $1 million right now, but you had a disease that was curable with that $1 million, you would give up that $1 million right away, right? You have a disease and they say, we have the cure, but the cure will cost you $1 million. You just won that $1 million in the lottery. What is you going to do? Hand over that $1 million. Why? Because the time that you would have left on the earth is more important than the $1 million. You understand? That's how you know how valuable time is. You would trade it. You would trade it to have more time on this earth. So your time is very important to me, okay? Tomorrow, same time, 4 o'clock, we're going to scour the internet to find um, a good story. Thank you for the prayers about the earthquake. It didn't affect us as far as we know because we didn't feel it. But for my sister, her nerve is kind of rattled. I'm thinking my cousin Effie nerves is rattled, and we're going to be all right. All right? Have a great day, everybody, like what Kathy says. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4. Bye.